Degrassi-dance part 2. I was hugging Adam when the doctor came in. Miss Laufenberger, may we ask you a few questions? Yeah, sure, I say and look at Adam. You want me to leave? He asked the doctor. Yes, for the moment. Adam grabbed his bag and kissed me on the cheek. I gotta go home. Text me later, okay? I smiled at him and nodded. Then Adam left. Miss Laufenberger, do you have a history of trying to kill yourself? No, I lied. Your foster brother. Is he Alex? Yes. He tells me that you said you've been feeling that there's no hope and you have a history of attempted suicides. He lies. Oh, why do you think he's lying about that sort of thing? He hates me. I said, that is more of a statement than a question. He stared at me, nodded, and wrote something down. Do you feel hopeless, Megan? No. I lied once more. I smiled at him to assure him that everything was fine. He kept on taking notes. I wondered what he was writing down. That I was crazy, psychopath, that I needed to be locked up right away? He stood up and sighed. Okay, thank you. Then he left. I looked around for my lime green phone that had a white and hot pink soft cover. I found it on the nightstand next to me and texted Adam. Yo, bro! What, Drew? He replied. I thought for a second, then called him. Hello? He answered. Who's Drew? I asked him. My brother. Why? I texted you and you said what, Drew? Oh, sorry. You said bro. I thought it was my brother. I sighed. Your brother's name is Meg? No, Drew. He must have been the guy who was giving me the evil eye. You didn't see the name pop up on your screen? No, I just read the messages. He laughed. Adam, I say as I laugh. My older brother, Alex, walks in and crosses his arms over his chest, looking impatient. Hold on, Adam, I say into the phone. Then I cover up the mic and say to my brother, May I help you? We're leaving in 5 minutes. Tay! You're going to a mental home. I frowned and sighed. I hated hospitals. Adam, can I talk to you? Adam, I can talk for 5 more minutes. Okay. Then I won't be in school for about a week. Why? His tone changed from happy to worried. Going to a mental home. What? Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. I messed everything up. What do you mean? Will you wait for me? Of course. I would never leave you. Just make sure you get better, Meg. Okay? Okay, Adam. Megan, let's go, my brother said. Bye, Adam. Bye, Meg. I smiled to myself and hung up the phone. The drive there was long, boring, and I had packed a week's clothes and was ready to begin my quote-unquote healing process. I'd been to hospitals many times before, but this time I actually planned to get better. For Adam. A week passed. It was early Saturday morning. I stopped in on group therapy and said my goodbyes to all the others. I went back in to my brother's car and sat in the shotgun. He looked at me. What? Stop it, okay? You know I love you, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay? Whatever you say, Alex. Love you too, bro. He started the car and we headed out. We were heading to Miss Wardle's house. Oh my God. Wardle's house. I'm sorry. To Miss Wardle's house, where the runaway foster kids and people who need a good home or whatever family was at. Alex gave me my phone, and I went to my room and charged it. I ran into Ollie, a guy who stayed there with me. I smiled shyly while he stood there and looked at me as if I was candy. Hey, he said. Hi. Missed you much. Yeah. He smiled seductively. He smiled a seductive smile and walked away slowly. And I walked away slowly. He kept staring at me. Once I got to my room, I plugged it up and texted Adam. Adam, I'm back. Did you miss me? I sat down waiting for his reply. There was nothing. Adam, is you mad at me? I waited again. Then got up and went outside. I went outside of my room and looked through my school bag. A piece of paper falls out onto the ground. I pick it up and read what it said. It was a number. Then the name Owen. Oh my god, I had totally forgot about Owen's party. I punched in the number and text Owen. Owen, it's me, Meg, the new girl. Where's the party at? Oh, hey. Where have you been? I missed my lab partner. He sent me another text saying where the address was on it. Where the party was at. I replied, I was really, really sick. Oh, he replied. Yeah, sure thing. I'll see you tonight. Yeah, you still with Adam? He replied back. Yeah, he won't text me back. Wow, some boyfriend he is. He is a great boyfriend. Best one. I'd always text you. LOL. He was wearing a shirt that said crazy with my girlfriend. You mad, bro? I think he was calling you crazy. Tears began to fill my eyes. Was he calling me crazy? I knew he thought I was. He is probably cheating on me and forgot about me. How could I do this to myself? Oh, I texted to Owen. He doesn't treat you right. You should leave him. No. Why not? Because... ... I love him. There it was. I finally admitted it to someone. Whoa, you've only been together for about a month. Meh! What? Meh! What is that? Shut the fuck up. Whoa. I hope you're off your period when I see you tonight. After that, I didn't text him. Later that night, I walked to the address Owen gave me. I was only like 2 hours late because I had to sneak out to come. I walked and the music was blaring. People were dancing and there was just a ton of people. I found Owen by the kickstand. Hey, I say to him. He looked at me and laughed. What's up? He slurred. I could tell he was drunk. Really? You're drunk, Owen? I started to walk away. He grabbed my shoulders and spun me around. No, don't go. You're too pretty to leave. No, drunk guys, stay away. He bent down and kissed my cheek. Stop, Owen. I stormed away from him. Then he picked me up and started to carry me. I hit his back and yelled, "Put me down now, Owen." He did nothing but carried me up the stairs into a room. He placed me on the bed and roughly kissed me. Owen! I screamed as he got on top of me. I had no idea how much he had to drink, but it was too much. I screamed in pain as he forced himself on me and started to take my clothes off. I kicked, screamed, and bite. None of it seemed to faze him. He took off his clothes and pinned me down and started to kiss my neck. It happened again. I was raped. This always happens to me. Always. When he was done, he vomited and fell asleep. I cried and texted Adam. Where are you? I need you now. I sat there on the floor wanting to kill myself. But I just waited for his reply. I waited too long. I stood up and put my clothes back on and ran out. It was pouring rain and I had no umbrella. When I got to the door, I knocked and waited for his mom to answer. She interrupted me. Adam is fine now, but please refrain from talking to my son. What? Why? I don't want you to hurt my son. Hurt him? Hurt him? I could never. I don't want you to hurt my son. Hurt him? Hurt him? I could never. I screamed at him. do such a thing in a million years. And counting. I hurt myself, not him. I'm not your child. Don't worry about me. Your son will be the safest when he is with me. You can do you can bet no broken hearts for me because your son is king and deserves to be treated right. I know 1,000% he won't be hurt by me. Never hurt anyone in my life. I fell to my knees as thunder crashed and sobbed and wept. Mom, you're hurting her, I heard Adam say. I didn't look up. I didn't look up. I didn't look up at him. Just kept crying. Someone wraps their arms around me. It takes me in. I didn't want to live right now. Not at all. But I knew if I killed myself, I could no longer love Adam Torres.